I pretty much wasn't doing so well in school. I mean, I wasn't the brightest kid in Brooklyn, and because of my association with people I was running with, I never went to school. So, I mean, I moved up here with the help of my guardian now, Mr. Crossman and John Alakwa. They provided me a second chance to develop into the player at Shaker, and I went to school on a regular basis. Things went from left to right all of a sudden, and I got a chance to prove myself in school, dedicated myself, and was able to play ball. And next thing I know, I'm thrust into the Friday night lights, as they say. Every Friday there was a game, and we played in hostile crowds and people wanting us to lose, and but it was fun. I mean, whether we lost or not, that was probably the best time, my best 2 years of being in high school, because all of the challenges on and off the court. I just had to prove myself all the time.
You parlay that experience into a student athlete. The next stop is Chapel Hill. UNC, you go there, you get a championship. You play with some great players, great coaching, Dean, Michael, defeating Georgetown. Talk about the Tar Heel days.
Well, that was just a continuation. I think it was a transition from all the things that I've done in Shaker with the coach Julius Comendo, who kind of exemplified Coach Smith and his fundamentals onto the game, and that's where I got tuned in and honed in on my skills there. And playing at Carolina, get the opportunity of playing for Coach Smith and with Michael and James Worthy, Al Wood, Jimmy Black. I mean, all these cats. I mean, I can go on and on. It was unreal. I was never a numbers guy, but I just always wanted to win. And once we had a good team, you felt good about winning, and your chances were better to win. So I grew up in college. When the Lakers came up and were interested, I couldn't believe it, because my choices were either San Antonio, Houston, Utah, things of that nature. But when Lakers came, it was a reunion, like you said, with James Worthy, and that was that level of playing really helped me, because you was working with now a professional, professional ballers, and it had legacy, and you had to work with Magic. You had to be on the same page as Magic every night, because you couldn't sleep, because he was always ready for a game. And playing with that nucleus like Byron Scott and AC Green and James, they knew how to win. So you had to take care of your business as well if you wanted to play. And that's where I grew up. And that team made me see a lot and carry that on over to all the other teams I played.